his third speech, Get to the Point, which he has titled, Bring a Little Love in Your Life. Richard has enjoyed his time so far with Toastmasters and looks forward to the times to come. Please welcome Richard to the lectern.
56%. Over 1,000 facilities across the nation report that 56% of the dogs that they bring in, Humane Society, so on, have to put down animals. Comes out to over 5 million a year. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, I want to talk to you about a rather sore topic, personally, sort of bittersweet. There's always a sad side to the story. There's always a good side to the story. Is adopting a pet. From personal experience, which accumulates to a whopping 3 dogs in my life, I've always had an adopted, a rescued dog. And for me, it's always been a rewarding experience. Now, I understand that not everyone wants to adopt, and I don't want you to adopt just a dog. Some people aren't dog people, a lot of people are cat people, so on. Me personally, I don't like cats. They're too smart for me. Dogs are simple, easy to take care of. Well, take care of, discipline. But a lot of people choose not to adopt a pet for reasons such as they don't understand the benefits of having a dog or a pet. And from what I've seen, from houses I've been to, friends I've known, people I've talked to, strangers I've met, every house that includes a pet is full to the brim of love and compassion, especially with dogs. With dogs, you either have to love the dog or go insane. Granted, it's a very thin line between the two. Very thin. And usually it's a little bit of both. As far as another reason that people don't specifically rescue a dog, cat, is they believe that the pets have behavioral problems that are beyond fixing. Aggression, shyness, etc., etc. Granted, yes, most of the dogs do have some characteristics such as aggression and shyness, but that's, meeting a new person, coming into a new world, you got to expect these things from animals. Not just dogs, but any human, armadillos, maybe. So any animal become rather edgy emotionally. But again, from the 3 dogs that I've raised, they've all been very shy at first. Some of them acted out, such as eating my shoes. But in a very short amount of time, they become fiercely loyal and loving, and especially with the shenanigans that they put on, you can't help but fall in love with these dogs. Sorry. Yes, as far as actually adopting the dog goes, our pets, not 15 minutes from this spot in that direction is an SPCA shelter. Very simple process. I've been there several times, trying to volunteer every now and then. It's a very simple process of which they are more than glad to be helpful. It costs $75 to adopt a pet from there, as opposed to for a purebred from a reputable breeder can come up to $500, $1,000, $1,500. It's very expensive very quickly, but $75 gets you not just the dog, it gets you the basic vaccinations, gets you microchipping, and it gets you spay and neuter, which is another subject that is very important. Let me get my statistics, make sure I get it right. In 6 years, one unspayed female dog reproduces, on average, into 67,000 other dogs. One of those dogs needs a home, needs vaccinations, hopefully spaying, neutering, getting fixed. And of those 67,000 will end up being caught, euthanized, and disposed. That costs us taxpayers money as well. And that comes out to $2 billion a year of our taxpayer money to catch, euthanize, and dispose of the pets. My point here today is to plead, beg, whatever it takes. If you're considering adopting a pet, if you're considering a dog, please go to a shelter. You can see what you get before you buy it. They even have an application/interview process in which they not only make sure you're right for a dog or a cat or armadillo, they make sure that the animal is right for you. They know their dogs. The dogs have been there for a couple of weeks. These people love animals. That's all they care about, is make sure these dogs, these cats, get to a right home. And if you go to the SPCA, none of the dogs are there, they'll be sad, but they can point you to a reputable breeder that doesn't, abuse their dogs like, not to say any names, but some large chains just shove dogs in cages. It's very sad. They can point you in the right direction. That's hopefully y'all will think twice before going just to some seedy dealer and getting a dog or cats. And please go to the SPCA. If you need, also there's more information, go to Google SPCA Orlando. It'll point you to a website, get all the information you want.